Yo, everyone, your host, D Rhino or Dr. Hino 419, whichever one you want to call me. Hell, yeah, who knows anymore, right? All right, so this video is see, I don't know what to say because I don't know what to quite call it, other than I guess being honest. And it's not like sharing drama or anything like that. It's more like well, here, let's just get into it. So I was, I know I keep not being consistent with my video uploads. Um, some sometimes I get worn out just because of what I see on the internet, mainly on Twitter, since that's where I do get my news from, and or YouTube, I should say too as well. And sometimes it's just like I really think like, man, am I contributing to a problem here, or am I trying to help bring a solution, but it's not the best? And I'm not trying to say like I want to be the best. I want to be number one, but I I have these back and forth moments where like, what's the best course of action to take? And I come to realize that I'm not really sure about it. It's I don't know what to call it, a paradox, or I'm just thinking too much. Probably that, to be honest. And or I don't know, or it's just I'm tongue tied. I don't know what to say. I Because when I don't upload consistently, then I think about the returning viewers, and how I'm failing how I'm failing them because they're coming on, to onto this channel, watching videos of mine. I'm very thankful. And it's like they'd be like, sometimes I just wonder if like, what the hell, man? You haven't uploaded in a month or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that happened before. Not getting comments from people about that, but not uploading in a few months. I've done that before, and at that time, I mean, it was because of laziness. It was because of laziness, and I wanted to go from making videos from my phone to streaming on the PlayStation 4. Then I wanted to try something else. I was getting tired of making videos on the phone when the phone has a certain amount of memory or storage. And I did pay for a short time. I did pay for extra storage, but in the end, that wasn't helping. Found that quite dumb, and honestly, um, I can see why people kind of get tricked into that scam. I call it a scam because it's what it felt like. It's like they want, and I understand this is Apple. That's how. That's usually how they are with their stuff. That you pay more for a new phone or whatever, and then when you have it for like a month or two, you're like, well, it's not really all that great. It has some cool. It has some cool features, more so than the previous phone or phones, but it's not really. Is it really worth over $1,000? So around that time period, I was trying to figure out what to do. Then I had the idea of like, oh well, people use StreamYard for their videos, for their live streams, so why not try StreamYard? And I was quite nervous about using this platform. Uh, I was trying to learn the ropes of it. I have it down. I do have it down a bit, but there's still more I can do. For example, on the rights, I'm not. I'm not sure if I can show you guys that. I'm pretty sure I can't, but on the right side you got like the banners, the brand, um, how to customize that, and really that's me being lazy right there too, because I do want to get into like doing the customization of this, but um, I just unfortunately I was being slothful. I am being slothful. Uh, no other way to put it. Just being honest. I don't really have an idea what I want for the banners and for the brand. I because I see this as just a hobby right now. And yes, I understand that's where a lot of people start off with thinking like, oh, you know, this is just a hobby, and then it becomes something of a career of theirs, or they have the intention of making it into a career and they actually do. And I just I don't know. This this is fun. As much as I get, I see the stupid stuff online. Sometimes I even though it wears me out because of just how stupid things are at times, there is a bit of entertainment to it for me. And now that I think about it, it this becomes even more complicated because having these little breaks, I do kind of see this. I'm sorry, I do kind of see these things that happen and play on. I'm like, man, I really should make a video about this, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, guys. I really am. Uh, I'm gonna upload this. Obviously, you guys are gonna be seeing this, and I'm gonna try and have a lot more videos scheduled for the day after. That's the plan so far. So uh, I don't know. As for streaming, uh, pertaining to like D Rhino and Dungeon, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm laughing, but between pertaining to D Rhino and Dungeon, maybe there'll be something this Saturday night. I'm not sure. I'll have to get in contact with people. Uh, Interviews, D Rhino interviews. I have nothing for that right now too, but I definitely do want to pursue it. I just it's all about me getting into this schedule, trying out this new schedule, uh, having a better work ethic or online presence, as they would say, with uploading. And yes, the algorithm will be, could be nice and be my favor and show this to you guys or not. It depends. I'm not no guru with like, oh, I know every keyword, I know the right keywords and yada yada yada, and I could do this and do that. I'm just a man. I'm just a simple man who just talks about whatever, uploads it, and there you go. And if I somehow become well known, then Lord help me, because that's gonna be a whole new can of worms. Uh, fame, I don't fame. I don't think I could do well with, to be honest. That's that's just a lot of pressure right there. And and used to think, and I used to think like back then when I was a kid, like, whoa, it'd be so cool to be famous and everything. But now when I think about it, being an adult, it's like, man, I don't think I can handle that. And it's not like, oh, I have anxiety. No, no, it's just there's so much. I'm trying not to curse here, guys. I'm trying to get better. I know that's the wrong joke right there. I've been saying that for almost 2 years now, ever since I started uploading. But it just there's just there's so much going on with that, and you just get these people who are not, I mean, who are bad actors. just and this happened before with whoever your favorite YouTuber is or influencer or whatever. This happened before, so it happens to. It's just like I don't need that in my life, man. I just want to chill. I don't want to try, you know, especially with YouTube, how they're gonna be basically shining a light on on things like, oh, you gotta change that, or you can do this or that, or you don't get monetized. And like, screw you. That's another thing. If there's pros and cons to that, and I realize I'm rambling here, but that's what I intended for this video to be. It's just me being. I'm not gonna try to repeat myself with that, but try to be organic. Where I'm currently at with my thoughts. If I take long pauses, it's because I'm thinking of what to say. If there is anything else to be said, there's there's so much that has happened that keeps on happening, and honestly, it's good for quote unquote the business side of things, but as a society or societies, and there's just we're seeing the damage done, getting this constant flow of what's being shown on social media, what's on regular cable television, aka the news. Uh, it's just so much stuff going. Just being, it's like, come on, man. Can we just have like a bit of like normalcy? Then you see the stuff that's happening on Twitch, the new Twitch meta. I might make a video on that, to be honest, because that's crazy. But guys, it's kind of tough trying to being sane, or I think I am sane. I'm not insane, but I think I'm sane enough to know what's kind of fake and not. But we're kind of getting to that border now, or we already crossed that line where things are just not as they seem. Um, yeah, regardless, what's being shown on our cell phones, on our devices, and people get into full blown arguments of like, oh no, this is real or not. No, it's it's definitely brings in a lot of stress, and that's why I don't really want to participate in that stuff, social media, because it's pointless. Now when it comes to like people I work with, friends, I'll definitely be there to defend or correct, depending on the situation. But I guess I'm trying to say is that there's too much going on as usual. I'm kind of surprised how we've managed to keep on going like this for years now. And if you're in the US like I am, you got the elections coming up, so that's going to be really interesting with what's going to be shown. uh, I'm not saying who I'm going to be voting for because there's no point in it, and I don't need all that trouble. Just like, look, I just want to focus on entertainment to a degree. I want to focus. Hell, I'll even put a little, a bit of a dash of drama in there. If something's really just going crazy, like for example, the Will Smith slap, or well, fuck, man. Oh, there I cussed. Damn it. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna try this new schedule. I'm trying to have have this commitment of having those videos uploaded and scheduled for a few days after, and see how that works. Try not to have I'm sorry, try not to be lazy about things. Try to get things going, especially with the new year around. It's not no, and this isn't a New Year's resolution or anything like that. It's just me trying to get things, trying to test things out, try to understand what to do next, how I can better apply it. Uh, I, I'm just, I just want to create. That's that's where it is. I guess. I guess that's what it comes down to. I just want to create. Um, love it, hate it, don't like don't like what I have to say, like what I have to say. Um, you know, put it down in the comments, dislike it, like it, whatever. Subscribe. That's that's all up on y'all. Um, but I will say, I will say, those Spider-Man videos. Uh, wow, I'm very thankful to both the people who support and hate, because wow, that is the first time I've gotten to over 1,000 in just what, a few days, 2 days at least, I think. I just I was blown away by how passionate people were about that game. And then of course we saw in the Game Awards. I don't care about the Game Awards, to be honest, but the memes of it and just the way how it even faced, man, it's like it's like it was nominated for 7 awards, but then got zero. Like, wow. But then again, it makes me think, like, with all the other games that got the stuff, it kind of, especially Baldur's Gate 3 getting Game of the Year. It's like, man, was something shady going on, or is this genuine? Or yeah, I didn't watch it. All I know is that people were talking about it, and I was like, okay, uh, what the hell is that one game from software, the Fires of Rubicon? It's something. I had Armor Core 6. I think it's 6. That got an award. I'm just like, whoa. But you know what wasn't on there? I think RoboCop wasn't on there. Hogwarts Legacy was on there, which is both of that's bullcrap. They should have been in there, but we know why. The ones who pay attention, we know why they weren't there, because obviously of the political climate. If people want to say it, I think people are just really sensitive nowadays. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm like ultra Chad, and no, man. I just think that there's this fake outrage at times. I think people get overly emotional about things that that don't really matter, and we're all guilty about that. We are, but that stuff happening repeatedly is just annoying. I think there was also another indie. I think there was another indie game, actually, Dave the Diver. I think that wasn't put into. I don't know what the whole deal with that was. Again, I don't follow it because I have my own games, just like everyone else. I have my own game. The games I play that I think are game of the year, there's only one, and I that's how I base it off. I don't base it off what the what the masses say. My game of the year is Seas of Chaos. That's a indie game. Uh, Basically, it's D&D inspired or focused, but with hentai scenes, really. And honestly, you can choose which way you want to go. Good, evil, neutral. It's just I didn't really expect, and I knew nothing about this game. I knew nothing about this game at all, because I just bought a bundle pack, and when I got to it, I was like, whoa, this is. Well, first I was kind of like, I don't know, I like this because the system sucks. Well, I wouldn't say sucks. It is kind of janky at times, but it's not to the degree where it was like Cyberpunk 2077, where it first came out and then it will break on you. No, it doesn't break. It's just it took a bit of learning, which wasn't much. It was just like, okay, let me try this and that, and it does reward you for experimentation. I wish it could be a bit more challenging, but it's still in development. But I love the commitment from the developers. I love it. So far, what I've seen, they get an A+ ranking. If you're into the lewd D&D stuff, but or you're not into it, or it's I that's the best way I can describe it. It's like it's it's definitely a game I didn't expect to be like one of my favorites for this year. And it's just there's it's so much experimentation, really. And I'm on my second run and I'm doing basically the evil run, and I'm hoping I become like a demon lord or something, because I just want to. Oh, man, I don't want to spoil too much. Just look it up if you guys want to, if you're interested into that stuff. There's so many routes to be taken in that game. That's crazy. But anyway, I got off track. Damn it. Now you guys think I'm weird. Oh well, that's okay. You guys see my art raffles, so I mean, come on, it's to be expected. So Puritans and people who want to try to act higher, like they're the higher, more morality or whatever, please get the fuck out. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for it because you guys don't deserve an apology. Get the fuck out of my community, please. I don't want you near it. You ruined the fun for everyone else, including me, and I'm trying to bring fun to people. I don't need to hear your virtual signaling and all that, because honestly, two can play that game. I don't want it. Just stay the fuck out, please. Okay. Um, I want to shout my boy Neff. Thank you so much for being a cool artist to work with. Uh, I I I want to get back into making comics. I do. I really want to. Maybe one shot comics. I just that idea I was telling you about the vampire and everything, dude. I really want to do that, but we have to get things solidified and figured out. Um, Clue Wolf. If you ever even see this video, you may not knowing you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But thank you for inspiring me to make these short stories to help me get through the day a little bit. Very therapeutic, and it really just I have to write it down. I have to write things down because my mind is clicking with ideas like that. Oh my gosh, Carmen, you already know what's up, you bastard. No, I'm just kidding. You, Carmen, we go way back, bro. So I you basically see me from the beginning, and I was there for you, and we work well together. Uh, my gosh, Mr. Hodes, AJ Hodes. I hope I didn't fuck up your last name, or is it? Um, you're my dude as well. You're a real bro. You're a man of culture. That's for sure. And I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I don't mean to forget anyone else. Uh, Especially close friends and family. Thank y'all, so much. Uh, I'm sorry. This feels weird, and I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking like, is he drunk or something? I assure you, I'm not. I have not been drinking or smoking. I don't do that. Last time something like that did happen, it was an edible. That was the worst. That was probably one of the worst mistakes right there. Never again. Never again. I was tripping. I will say that I was tripping. It was a one and only thing, and my stupid self made a pact with a friend about a certain thing that event that could happen, and it did happen, and I had to literally eat my own words. Oh, never, 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 never again. I think that's it, guys. I think that's everything. So, all right. See you in the next video. Ciao.